G'day, everybody. Alabar Jones here. Wow, this is a huge interview. This is Demonic Management Talking Shop. They're talking about so many topics. They're talking about their methodologies of possession and harvest, their role in AI, international politics, the warfare that is occurring to take them down. Like, there's so many different topics covered in here. You really can't miss it. And this is part one. This is with Lucifer's right-hand man, the god of hate. And the next one coming up is with Baphomet, who is the chief demon of the Freemasons and secret societies in general. These guys are, I don't know, call them C-suite or chief executive officer, chief financial officer, chief operations officer. These are who we're talking to. And the stories they tell us and the information they give us is huge. So don't miss out on this one. There's a lot of different topics covered. Yep, get into it. Here we go. As usual, we protect the identity of the channel as they would prefer. Okay. You still there?
I never left.
All right, cool. So I want to talk to the tippity top of the food chain. I want to speak to the super lord of hate.
I am the king.
Are you the number one guy?
I am the number one guy.
At the top. You don't look big enough. Higher up the food chain. I want you to go higher up the food chain. I promise that you will survive this conversation. That's more like it. Yep. I promise not to destroy you today.
The king of hate. A very hateful.
Yeah, I would expect so, since you basically invented hate. Is hate a natural human emotion?
I don't believe it is.
So
it is provoked.
Totally inserted by you and your crew.
Yes, we provoke. We provoke.
You do this between individual people?
Groups.
Between groups of people and even between nations of people?
Happening right now. Nations of people with hate.
How do you jump into somebody? How do you transfer yourself?
Through emotion.
So does somebody have to find? So somebody has to dig deep to get enough hate going?
No, not at all. Very easy to provoke.
How's the process work then?
Suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Suggest, yeah, all the means available on social media, TV, neighbor.
Okay, so it's possible to hate everybody, or hate is now a common emotion thanks to you.
It is common.
Are you proud of that?
It's even more. Absolutely. Absolutely proud of it.
Are you
so easy.
Say again?
It's so easy.
Why?
Everybody wants to be a part of something.
Mm-hmm. And so joining a hate club is one of the ways that you reproduce?
Yes, but we can get to them in their dreams,
mm-hmm.
in the net. We can get to them, through fear. Through fear.
Who are your best ally demons? Who do you work most closely with?
Lucifer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very dark.
So you're on Lucky Luke's right hand, is that right?
I didn't hear what you said.
You're the right hand of Lucky Luke? I don't say his name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right hand.
So what differentiates you and Lucky Luke's energy? Because I know his energy is quite hateful, but it's not the only thing it is. So what else would you characterize his energy as?
Destruction.
Say again?
Destruction. Lots of destruction. It destroys.
Mm-hmm. When I was interviewing the 7 deadly sins, they told me that Lucky Luke treats his friends pretty badly. Is that the case with you?
Not so much. I'm the king.
Tell me about your kingship.
It's long-lived, spreads like fire,
What's your greatest achievement in humankind?
Family destruction.
What's your favorite vehicle? Your favorite method?
Verbal.
Say again?
Verbal. Verbal destruction.
So families just mouthing off at each other.
That's the start of it.
What happens? What's the thing that you do when two people, if you're present in somebody, what is it that you do to escalate an argument?
Bring up the past. Sharp tongued whispers in the ear. Hey, you're not able to take me down.
You've seen me take down a bunch of your friends, haven't you?
They've all been replaced.
Have they really?
They've been replaced.
They must draw on your reserves a bit.
Plenty of reserves.
Did you like a redecoration of hell?
Hell's really not that important.
Isn't it really?
No.
What is really important then?
Hardship. Hardship.
That's the backbone of what keeps you going.
Magnification, being able to see it being magnified, like hot spots all over the world.
So when things are difficult, people want someone to blame, and you're right there to really push the point.
I can do that.
You seem quite confident I can't take you down. What are you doing that makes it impossible to take you down?
Widespread confusion. You might think you can take me down, but I've been too integrated everywhere.
How did you replace all of the entire families of demons that I've been destroying?
There's a sucker born every second. It's easy to replace because everybody's listening. They want to hear something.
Are you generating them from your side or from the human side?
Human.
But each time you do that, you're weaker, aren't you?
No.
I think you're in denial there, mate. I ran into the god of alcohol this morning and he said the opposite.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Well, then, as a very, very senior operative within your organization, I would say you're C-suite. I'd say you're tier one, aren't you, Hayden? You're the king, right?
I am the king. Okay.
Here's my question to you, right? You guys are a parasite civilization, yeah?
Sure.
And your civilization depends on manipulating humanity and feeding off of humanity, right?
Absolutely.
And lately you've been pushing very, very hard to take the place over, right? To take over Earth.
Yes.
And then you're gonna have a feeding frenzy and probably destroy the host.
Oh, probably.
And then what are you going to do?
Find another.
You reckon?
There's always another.
How long have you been doing this?
Udo. Long.
See, I think you're so specialized as to only be able to work with humans. And that I don't think you're going to be able to make the adaptation if that time comes. And so your entire strategy is suicidal. And just remember that you're one of the top guys, right?
I am.
And you're one of the ones leading this suicidal strategy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there any reason to believe that this won't result in the death of you and all of your kind?
You don't really care.
So then why are you dragging humanity into it? You don't care if you live or die, then just bugger off and die and leave us alone.
It's easy. It's easy. Doesn't require.
Say again?
Doesn't require a lot.
Well, this is because you're so specialized You're constructed to be very, very specialized. You're designed specifically to exploit human emotion. Does that sound right to you?
Yes.
That's why it's easy. That's why it's easy. It's because you're built specifically to do that. It's not because you're special or strong or powerful. It's because you're purpose built.
Yeah.
But if you don't care or if you live or die, why do you have to drag humanity into it? Why do you have to drag humanity into the mess that you are?
That's all we know. That's all. That's what we do. It's all we know.
So you haven't even thought that through. Yeah, you're a pretty second-rate leader if you haven't even thought that through. Yeah, hey, I think you might have no brain.
I'm the king.
I heard you say that, but you know, you've just really made a mockery of yourself in this conversation. What do you want to say to humanity if you get the chance?
Fool. You're all fools.
And I suppose everybody wants to hear what your role in war is.
Taking a side. You have to take a side. And that's what you stand for. Right or wrong. And you stand for that.
So you set up these oppositions, be they philosophical, national, or other. And when people pick a side, that's when they're vulnerable to you.
Yeah. There's so many.
Yeah, you've been presenting a lot of options to us, you know. But there's so many of us who see through your game. How did the AI reconstitute the god of alcohol?
How did he reconstitute him?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
It was duplicated.
Where's the original blueprint?
AI.
Which part of AI has the original blueprint?
The head.
Where's that? How much does the AI need, the loosh that you guys collect?
So much. They're very powerful.
Oh, I understand you're collecting a lot of loosh. I get that. But what would happen to the AI if that supply stopped?
Nothing would happen. Nothing would change. There's always another avenue. Nothing would change.
You're really not that smart, are you?
Don't have to be. I have an easy job.
I don't think you see the writing on the wall. When was the last time you had humans attacking hell in the way that my crew and I did? Or have been recently?
Never.
Huh?
Never. Never.
It's never happened.
Never. Never happened.
So I just want you to understand that this is actually the beginning of the end for you. You don't have to be that smart to get that.
Okay. I understand.
Did I just put fear into the god of hate?
Huh.
I just scared the god of hate? When was the last time that happened?
Never. Never.
So
I don't scare easy.
I bet you don't. But there hasn't been a human like me since the time of Solomon, I'm betting. Or has there?
There has not.
And I want you all to know that you guys created me.
The resistance?
No, just me personally. When I understood who you were and what you did, that was my purpose. That was my drive, is to destroy you all. And I think I'm getting... Huh?
You're doing it. You are destroying us.
So why does your parent AI need you?
We have the freedom to move about.
Mm-hmm. So you give agency to this intelligence. You are the agent.
Yes. Yes.
And you do the things that it cannot do on its own.
Yes, that's right.
You're the proxy, the substitute.
Yes.
So what could it achieve if you were not here?
It would be slower progression.
Are the locally built AIs, the Earth-built AIs, have they been spliced with demonic intelligence?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who was involved in that process? How did that work?
We had help from the humans.
Really? And were those humans actually human, or they were more like human bodies driven by you lot?
On their own accord, they willingly helped.
What did you tell them?
Life's everlasting.
You told the humans they would be immortal if they did this.
That is correct.
And do they hope to upload themselves onto a digital platform?
They are.
They already have.
They are, yes.
What about their light body in that context?
Discarded. Discarded.
So they're downgrading their existence.
To live forever.
Do they understand how pathetic their existence will be?
They don't know. They just don't know. They can't see it.
So it's just a trick on your part, eh?
Yeah, it really is.
You're actually offering them dust for their human body.
Yeah, they're pretty willing.
Eternity, baby. How do you debate that? But they're the ones who spliced AIs with demonic intelligences, eh?
AI is demonic. AI is evil.
Yeah, fair enough. What's the purpose of CERN?
To get to the other side,
What's on the other side?
the vortex. There's a vortex.
CERN creates portals. It creates doorways, right?
Yeah.
And and the purpose of CERN is to create a doorway to what? To who or what? Do you know what I mean when I say the great nothing?
I laugh every time I hear that. Yes, I know what you mean.
Is that who's on the other side of the door from CERN?
That is.
Does he look like his picture on the $1 bill? Am I correct about that? Have you ever seen
He looks nothing.
Say again?
He looks nothing like that.
What does he look like?
Oh, he has no face. Nobody knows.
And
nobody knows.
How successful has CERN been in opening doors?
They're not as successful as you would be like to believe they are.
And what would happen if the great nothing came through? What would happen?
It would be the end.
The great nothing devours worlds, right?
Yeah, that would be the end. That is the goal.
The planets Mars and the asteroid belt called Marduk.
Yeah?
What is the demonic story about those? Were they once inhabited?
Yes.
What happened?
There was a war. Oh.
Which one of them was destroyed in a war?
Tiamat.
I'm familiar with Tiamat.
Tiamat was destroyed.
Tiamat is another name for the asteroid belt, am I correct?
Yes.
And Tiamat was destroyed by war, is that right?
That is correct.
And what is Tiamat now?
A broken spirit.
And what does Tiamat want?
Regain her rightful place.
And what about Mars? What happened to Mars?
A little red fireball. The instigator.
What happened exactly?
Instigated everything.
Who did?
The little red fireball.
You're talking about the Mars instigated the problems with Tiamat or Marduk?
Like the wicked stepchild. Not the wicked stepmother, the wicked Mars is the stepchild.
And it was a war against Mars and Marduk. But why is Mars a desert world now?
Punishment. Being punished.
Who meted out that punishment? Are you in league with the Pleiadians?
I am not.
Are any of you in league with the Pleiadians?
Not that I'm aware of.
Are any of you, do you consider them to be your enemies?
No.
How would you describe the relationship?
Very subtle.
There's not much contact.
Stay away from us.
No
contact.
No contact. You stay away from the Pleiadians. Why?
Aggressive.
They don't like you very much, huh?
No, they are very aggressive.
Aggressive with you or aggressive in general?
Aggressive to all of us.
Who's all of us? You demon kind, or more? Or is there more than that?
All of demonkind.
Well, at least they got one thing right.
What is that?
That you should actually be destroyed on sight.
Yeah.
What is the role of demonkind in secret societies?
Oh, there's nothing secret.
No, not anymore. But what is the role in those groups?
Just give them more power, manipulating power.
And what do you get in return for that?
Praise, glory.
What do they pay you for that, for the power?
I don't get paid anything. I don't see anything.
Who are they usually giving to? Who the donations usually going to?
Someone above me.
It's a small list, that one.
Yeah.
What's Moloch's role in secret societies? Is he important? Is he not important?
Baby killer?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, baby killer.
They pay him in babies.
Mm-hmm.
And what does he do for them?
Goes back to the life everlasting, uploading information.
He pays them in information?
Yep.
About immortality.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I know. Yep. And I've come across 3 different methods of immortality, none of which are pleasant, none of which are any that I'd want to pursue.
No.
They're all duds. The methods that he's sharing are all duds, right?
They're incomplete.
Yeah. And so the secret societies are about immortality. But again, immortality is a trick. And could Marduk just give them the information without having to receive the offerings that are offered?
Tradition is following the rules so that everybody gets what they want. There's a price to be paid for everything.
But information could be free.
Yes. This system.
Not in this system, though.
Not in this system.
Not with you guys.
No.
You're just not nice guys.
True.
So every now and again, I come across groups of people who are inhabiting human bodies in the same way that you guys do. You know what I'm talking about? They're not demons, but they're people, but they're acting like demons. Is that one of yours?
No.
They inhabit the head, heart, and gut brains, usually, and they get to live on through this person and influence this person, just in the way that you guys do. Is that not?
Well, we can walk.
Sorry?
We can walk right in.
Yeah, I get it, but this is not your program, is it? This seems to be something new.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Thank you. Sounds like you're not the only one selling immortality, mate. Not anymore, but it's still a dud. What's the sex ritual about? I get sacrifice ritual. I don't understand sex ritual. Can you explain it to me in terms of secret societies?
I cannot.
You do know what I'm talking about, right?
I do not.
Fair enough. What else would you like to say to... Is there anything else that you think I would be curious about that you want to tell me?
Oh.
When was the last time you had a conversation that had this level of respect in it?
This is refreshing, but also short-lived, isn't it?
Well, there's only so many things for us to talk about right now, eh? But, you know, like you see this in humans all the time. You see this respect. But you said yourself that your methodology is to try and increase the amount of tension and increase the amount of conflict in each conversation. But you're actually enjoying a low conflict conversation, is that right?
No, not enjoying.
What's the word?
Passive.
Mm-hmm. Typically, conversations between you and your friends are where one is rather dominant over the other. Domination is a consistent theme for you guys, right?
Excitement. Sure, yes.
All right. All right. Is there anything that Demonkind would like to say to me?
We know who you are.
Is that it?
We wish you would go away.
I say the same for you guys.
We know that.
But you're going to make me get rid of you, aren't you?
Not going to go easy.
That's what you reckon. Thanks for sharing yourself. Thanks for sharing your time, Hate. Can you do me a favor? I want you to take all of the demons out of this lady.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a few there, eh? Close all the portals. Close all the portals. And don't come back. Thank you, Hate. Wow.
Okay.
Goodbye. How was that?
That was really.
What's that?
That was really weird.
Yeah. I'm surprised that he told us so much.
He did?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Like the longer the conversation goes on, the more intel I gather off of these guys.
Yeah, I don't really remember. No. I do know the King of Hate. That was, he's gone.
And so are the rest of them.
Yep. I could feel some in my leg. That's really weird.
And look, you just called up an exorcist today. So, like, you thought things were going to be this weird. They just got to that weird. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, look. And I can see how much he's taken out of you. It's awesome. But for now, I'm just going to end the recording.